What's up, guys? We are back for the DPL Season 3 Week 2 recap. Just going to be going over all of the games that happens during Week 2, go over some highlight replays, and then look at overall team performances. Overall team performance. Yeah, and what's it called? Look at standings for overall tournament standings. Who's in first, who's in second, yada yada yada. Let's make sure I'm recording. I am recording. So first off, we have the Alolan Avengers versus the Talonflames. The Avengers I am the manager of with Seal. Talonflames, JC is the manager. So first off, we have Ima versus Team Pokepals. This was a close game. It was also a weird game. Both brought like stupid balanced teams that weren't that good. TPP managed to pull through. Schneider versus Sayuzi. Schneider won that one. Indigo Plateau lost to Punny. This was like a really hacksy game. Like Indigo froze Punny, Punny dodged some shit. Like it was just a really weird game. Fellyburn beat Leo Shad. Twix lost to Rob in a close one. Pills lost to H Chad. Seal lost to Hal. I think Hal brought Baton Pass. Hal brought Baton Pass, and yeah, I think, yeah, Baton Pass me and Fu. Z me first, Baton Pass, that's, damn, and Ponyta just won. Yeah, that sucks. So I beat Algeria, John W lost to Lax, and I'm getting a phone call, so one sec. Okay, we're back. John W lost to Lax, and so DPP, this was interesting. It was originally Byron on my side versus HMNIP on the Talonflame side. Byron was kind of a dickhead with the scheduling. HMNIP wasn't really available on Sunday, which is when Byron was available, so JC, being a nice manager, decided to do a double sub. I subbed in Wolfine, who is a LC player. Doesn't really have any DPP experience. JC subbed himself in. JC won. So the Talonflames actually beat us 7-3. This was definitely an off week for us. I was missing 2 starters, and some of our guys just didn't play their best. I was missing Phantos and Byron, of course, as you know. Phantos was originally my DPP, and Byron was my black and white starter. So definitely a rough week for us. First time in 3 seasons that we've actually lost a legitimate week. The only other time we lost 1 week in season 1 because it was a meme week. We decided because we were already guaranteed playoffs, first seed, and we lost 1 week in season 2 for the same reason. It was meme week, so we just brought bullshit teams. So this is the first time the Avengers have actually lost a legit series, so congrats, JC. JC's team is definitely on a roll. He's now 2-0, or his team is now 2-0, beat me and his week 1 opponent 7-3. So definitely a top threat. Next we have the Spoopy Mimikyus versus the Huali team players. DKM versus Jordan. Jordan squeaks through. This was a close game. P2 versus Bush Tush. Now, wait a second. Why did that just come up LC? Why is this an LC game? What? Okay. This shit ain't working. Are you LC? Here we go. Okay, so P2 versus Bush Tush. These are 2 freaks. So I actually didn't watch this game, so I'm just gonna watch it real quick. Tyranitar versus Lele lead. So Bush Tush, oh, Z move Lele. Goes straight for y'all, outpunning P2 scouts for that, good play. So this still gets kills though. Like, I'm assuming he focus play, yeah. That's like an obvious U-turn. So Lele just kills shit. As you can see, power whips, and at this point, yep, pump. At this point, the water resist is non-existent. So it gets up rocks, doubles into Landorus on the crunch, or switches into Landorus on the crunch, brings out to Lopunny, and Alton's Clefable's dead. Lopunny also just 6-0s. That is Spec Psychic, I believe. As yep, out comes Greninja on the T-Tar. Now he could risk Hydro Pump here. He does risk it. Go P2 goes for Pursuit, expecting him to not want to risk it, which is probably the play I would have made as well. It actually lives. What the heck? Oh my gosh, Tyranitar is broken. So out comes Lopunny, returns, high jump kicks, returns, and the game's over. Yeah, so definitely, well played on Bush's part with the Lele. So next we had Harris versus Yeezy. This is another highlight match because two really good UU players. Harris brings the Kyurem team, Yeezy brings Celebi, Gligar. Looks like T-Spikes. So Toxic on the Dark Pulse. I haven't watched this game either, so I'm actually... That's Assault Vest. Oh my gosh, the Assault Vest. The Assault Vest Bisharp is in. So Kyurem is probably Specs or Z move. So this Pokemon actually destroys. Never mind, there's Pursuit Scizor. Out comes big Infernape, goes for Nasty Plot, forces the Scald, goes for a Nasty Plot, another Nasty Plot, HP Fire. So once Scizor goes down, yeah, now this game is kind of over because Nihilego plus Celebi just win. Oh, he reveals he is Substitute. That's actually bad for Yeezy, but like I said, Nihilego plus Celebi kind of just win. Yep. So well played on Yeezy's part. So next we had Ziri versus Trace. Trace wins. Kyo versus Renchon. Renchon wins. TJ versus Megazard. Megazard picks up the win. Now this is a super highlight PU match. Like, PU is stacked this season. But these are two. Megazard obviously is the PU tier leader. TJ is just a really solid PU player. So it's Chople, and it lives on 1%. What the heck? And it's counter. What is this? What is this? This should not be. What the heck? Count. So that was probably like EV'd specifically just for Banded Stoutlands. Like, oh my god. Oh no. Him. Subtoxic. That set's stupid. Like, it's beyond stupid. Out comes that. Yeah, this shit's over. Actually, I was gonna say Z Persian could probably pull it back, but nope, it's Scarf. Yeah, that was insane. So Ninja Dog beats Viper, Greninja Warrior beats Splash, Insults beats Eden's Embrace, and Finch beats Lord Bum Bum Mole. So the team players win 6-4 over the Mimikyus. The Mimikyus are now 0-2, and the team players are 1-1, I believe. Yep, they are 1-1. So that's a nice win for them. Next we have the Pavilions versus the Pedal Dancers. I'm going to pause 1 second just to mention. Okay, so next we have the Pavilions versus the Pedal Dancers. I think both of these teams lost week 1. I think both lost week 1, or the Pedal Dancers. Nope, the Pedal Dancers won week 1. The Pavilions lost week 1. So first off, we have Teal versus Sage. Definitely a highlight OU match. Two very accomplished. Well, Teal is very accomplished. Sage is kind of up and coming. So Sage, what the hell, Teal? This team looks so broken. Kyurem, Suicune, Beedrill. Why is this? I need to steal this. This shit looks incredible. Oh my gosh. Straight for the Sub-Zero Slammer. Does not mess around. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Outrage. What the heck? It's Outrage over Ice Beam. This game is insane. Paralyzes the Heatran, gets up some spikes. Oh my gosh. Actually, I just realized Teal's team kind of loses to Zygarde. What is this? Oh, it's Roar Suicune. Oh yeah, this shit's over. Oh, he misses. Actually, that was actually terrible on Teal's end, staying in. Because if Sage clicked Pin Missile, like, if Sage just clicked Pin Missile initially, even if Teal got the burn, Suicune was dead, and Zygarde just won. So that was actually really bad. Really bad on Teal's end. But again, I guess he didn't really have another play. Unless his, like, if his Heatran was timid, then he should have sacked Torn, I think, and gone Heatran. I think. So out comes Heatran. That looks like Spadef. I don't know. Magma Storm. Yeah. This shit's hella over. Because the Beedrill cleans up. That's a good game. So, Spectre versus Rose. Spectre wins. Hydreigon Specs versus Munch. Hydreigon Specs wins. Roman versus Eevee-Garo. Eevee-Garo wins. Banks beats Tangelo. Lord Sample Team beats Tasker. That's cool. Lily AC beats DK. Definitely, I don't think anyone expected Lily to beat DK because DK is just so established. But yeah, we get the staple. Oh, the staple Ponyta. Googly loses to Lighthouses. Excuse me. Googly loses to Lighthouses in a. I don't remember if this was close or not. Oh, Lighthouses brings Volcarona, Mega Bro, or Mega Metagross, Slowbro. Googly just brings the standard. It's like Rocks, Metagross, Bolt Beam, Clef, Whirlwind, Spikes, Skarmory. I think it's Spike Skarm. And then SD, Gliscor, Scarf Tyranitar. Yep, so Googly actually sacks his, like, allows his Gliscor to die early on, which is kind of why he lost this, I'd say. I mean, it's not the sole reason he lost it, but Gliscor is pretty nice. Just for checking Garchomp. I just feel like Gliscor could have put in work if he didn't let it die so quickly. Yeah, because Slowbro just wins. Yep, so that was a nice one. Starmaster beats Eternal Snowman, and Tony beats Akaru. So the Pavilions win 8-2. Dominant performance. So they're now 1-1. The Petal Dancers are also 1-1. And finally, we have the Elo Boosters versus the Butterfrees. Now, first up, we have Ricardo versus Charmflash. Ricardo gets Act, which sucks for the Butterfrees. Patlop versus H-Quaze. Patlop wins. C versus, or Say, I think it is, versus Silvio. Say wins. Luthier versus Bebo. Luthier wins. That's definitely going to be a good game. 2 Slam qualifiers. 2 Slam qualifiers. So Luthier brings Feraligatr, Shaman. Oof. Bebo brings some nice Steelix, Sneasel. Sneasel's a cool pick. Sneasel actually puts in some work too. Yeah, Sneasel puts in work. It looks like this Registeel just cleans up with Toxic, Seismic Toss, yeah. So then we have Felix beats Shake. CAGAO loses to Teta. Teta is like the brofist of PU. I mean, not the bro. I don't know how you explain, but like Teta doesn't lose, is what I'm saying. Not in PU. Teta does not lose in PU. I mean, he did stall this game, which, I mean, stalling's not like, stall in PU isn't broken. Like, there's certain, like, stall in PU, there are certain things that just destroy PU stall. But there's certain, but then, like, it is a kind of a matchup pick. Levi versus Karis Levert. Karis Levert actually wins. Belargo Fargle versus Plas. Belarg wins. Satano versus Jakra. Jakra wins. And Soulgazer beats Drud. So yeah, that's all for week 2. Not much to discuss. I'm gonna keep this video shorter just because I feel like it's easier to watch. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all for week 3. end the week 3 recap. Have a good week.